Hello ladies, welcome to my video. This is the beginning of my doll show meetup with other mommies, and I arrived at the hotel, at the place, so I'm going to go in to meet with girls, and I just wanted to show you little Elizabeth. Let me switch the camera. Okay ladies, here she is. She's in her car seat, in her stroller, all snuggly and cute. So yes ladies, I'm going to move and I will be back from the doll show.
You need to promote them.
Okay ladies, we're in a lobby of the hotel and we're in the seating area, Mingling. There's Nina waving. Hi Nina! And there's Kylie, can you wave? There's Kylie, and there's Joe and Dee, and Dee, of course, she has her fan club. People are no, I'm just saying. People are stopping by. They want to see the dolls, well, the babies. And we are ready to enter the show, ladies. I just wanted to make a really short entry, so you will see here's the lobby area. Okay guys, I'll talk to you all later. Oh my goodness guys, look at this. This is the first booth and they have little teddy bears. And the fairy is beautiful. Nice pizza. You can never for $10. Here, I'll show you what she's beautiful. She's got a crack in the wow. How big is she?
Not that big, it's just her dress.
Did you see her shoes? She has the cutest shoes. She's little tights. Okay.
For this little girl?
Nina's digging under the skirt.
I feel bad. I don't want to touch anything. Oh wow, those are beautiful. Look at those tights.
Wow.
I know. She's got lacy tights. Oh my gosh. That was. You guys are going to come with us to Berry Fest in Belgium in August. Never heard of it. Reborn. You got a bunch of us here.
Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous? Wow. Okay ladies, we're at one of my favorite booths so far. And you have all these gorgeous handmade melted babies. Look at them. Wow. Teeny tiny miniatures with nose. And here is the artist info, guys. It's very felt by Tiso.
It's always
Here.
the message
Involved it. There's artist business card.
So you don't have to plug it in.
Oh, amazing. This is from 100% sheep wool. Oh. Okay, I'm going to move to another booth, ladies. Okay guys, we are at the main hall of the show. There are plenty of booths with a lot of goodies. And I'm standing here with Kylie. And Raptor's hiding. Ryan's hiding behind me. He doesn't want to be on camera. Let's start. Gorgeous stuff.
Oh, we got another. Oh,
Some back there. Those are Ashton Drake.
I've got to see this baby. Oh. That's a little like a preemie, huh? A really newborn.
Yes, she's a preemie size.
Isn't she cute?
She's really cute. Oh, I love it. I like that little finger sticking up right in to put in the mouth.
Yes, she does.
That's so cute. Oh.
Which one is red? This one?
Yep. This is Katie picking up a Behringer. 1/4 limbs on the arms and legs, but the cuddle factor is through the roof.
Yes, it is.
You
Wow.
agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She feels so sweet. Gorgeous. I like this guy. Oh, the girl. Which one is this?
I don't know that kit. You might take the passy out and show the kit if anybody knows.
Oh, he's scooting around, hold out his skin.
I like his little expression. Or her. Is it the girl or boy?
Could be either. It could change the clothes.
Yeah, this is definitely Reborn.
Uh-huh. They're all reborns,
Wow.
but they're dated.
Excuse me, I'm just
so cute. Weighted really nicely.
And great prices too.
This one's 110.
You just get them rerouted and
I
repainted.
actually like this hair. It's not
Yeah.
bad. Wow.
And the one on the end is an Illy Noops kit. Luca, I believe. Very popular about 8 to 10 years ago.
Can you see?
Mm-hmm. That kit was like the Saskia kit
I love
8
the
years ago.
face.
Yes, very, very, very popular. One of the very first kits to come out. And the price on that is outstanding for the kit.
And he's no.
Very-
Her nose is open.
Yep, very hard to find nowadays without paying through the nose for her.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Look at this, Ashton Gray.
Yeah, isn't he cute?
I've never seen Ashton Gray before. Oh.
Isn't he cute? And you can reborn those. Patrick is a reborn Ashton Drake.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Look
Isn't he
at this
cute?
Boy. Look at his face. He looks like me before my first coffee. Oh, I love him. The way eyes are positioned.
Yep. You could swap those eyes out with some German glass ones and
Oh, he's
get him rooted and painted. Take off the glued hair. That's factory glued hair.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Does
Standard
the-
Ashton Drake issue horrible hair.
Ouch.
But if you reborned him, he would look astounding.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, this is my favorite one. His face.
Say, take me home. I'm cheap. Get a good artist to reborn me. He is cute. His face is priceless.
Can I ask for Miguel? Do you know the kid?
Yes, that's the he's not a kit. He's the actual collector doll.
Oh,
But
okay.
he could be reborn and put onto a quality body with really good mohair and expensive eyes, and you would be really astounded. I mean, he's cute now.
Look at all these gorgeous vintage pieces, guys. Some are for the little babies and some are for the dolls. They're beautiful. Gorgeous. Hey, Joe. Ladies, Joe is cracking us up.
Oh, she want her too? She wants to look at it. Oh, does she have to do the shit out? I have the short.
This is my favorite car, ladies. All this beautiful vintage stuff. I'm going to dig in. I just wanted to show you. And there are a lot of antique linen pieces, ladies. Just beautiful with lace. Oh, nice. Hold on those for me, please. Joe, perfect. That's a great. Look at that, ladies. Thank you. Okay, ladies, I'll be back. Okay, ladies, we are at the booth.
Yeah, you're getting a good
And
deal.
Dina apparently discovered some Behringer babies. And here is a mom with a daughter
Always with the prices.
who are very interested in Reborn.
And this is a good. Is this for you?
Does the hat come off?
Dina, can you show the Behringer baby?
Yeah, here's a Behringer. A full body, anatomically correct.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at the belly button.
Yeah, Behringers got buried when the kids came out. When Reborn kids came out.
Sweet.
Yeah, so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Your baby's cute too. Is this your new baby? Yeah, awesome. See, I have him at home. I have him at home. Aren't they? Isn't that cute?
I think this.
So which one should I get?
I don't know.
Which one would you like to read?
These are Behringers? These are Behringers?
Yes, these are
Ladies, these
anatomically correct.
These are the babies that started it all, right, Dina?
Yep, pretty much.
I'm gonna get one, and he said when I come back from vacation I can write a check. But do I want a boy?
But
And
did
I
you
could
want
get
the
creamy
cuddle kind,
clothes?
or do you want
I
this
want a
kind
cuddle
on a
kind.
cloth body?
I want a cuddle kind.
Because these aren't very cuddly. Pick them up.
I want a cuddle kind.
They're full.
No, I
I
don't
would
like
have to
that.
put them on a cloth body.
I don't like that.
So, but they don't have the Behringers here.
Look at that. Look at those faces, ladies.
Micro creamy.
How cute are these? All these expressions.
Yep, those are Behringers.
Oh, I like this one.
I love them. I'm
I
crying.
have that one at home.
I love that crying
I have
one.
these two.
Should I get a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
They're anatomically correct too.
Oh, yeah! I can't wait for you to reborn it for me.
I love this yawning one. This one. Oh my god,
I
I
have
love
him.
them. Love him.
I can get a micro.
And you should see them when they're reborn. They're really, really
Where can I
cute.
get micro?
You micro creamy clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's websites.
Which one should I
Sorry,
get?
sorry, girlie. Okay, ladies, I'm sorry. I don't want to make you dizzy.
I need your help. I'm between the boy and the girl.
Aren't they the same face?
All kinds of dolls.
Depends on what you want. You want the whole different limbs, or you want these limbs.
Teddy bear.
The guy went to get changed.
Hey ladies, I'll be back.
Hi guys. So this is the end of my video. I'm back home. Hopefully you can see Elizabeth because it's getting dark here. Let me turn on the light for you. I don't think it made any difference, but okay. So anyways, we are back. We had a wonderful, wonderful day. It was really great. I had so much fun. Girls were fun as always, and Joe, Joe is such a character. He's just making all these outings so much fun. Seriously, guys. So I went with Deanna and Joe from here, from YouTube, love my boys. Then with Kylie and her boyfriend Ryan, and with Nina from Instagram. I Love Reborn 19. So we went and we originally planned that we would spend probably an hour or 2 hours at the doll show, and then we would grab something to eat, a lunch. And it was Naperville Doll and Toy Show here locally. Of course, it wasn't, you know, on the scale of Rose Doll Show. It was more of collectible dolls. More of them were like, I would say vintage porcelain dolls, a lot of Barbie dolls, American Girl dolls, and of course clothes and accessories. The amount of doll clothes that I saw yesterday, it was like, oh my goodness. And then there were one of a kind handmade dolls, like those felted babies that I showed you at the beginning. Those were, I think, one of my favorites, if not completely like my favorite dolls over there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how dark this is. I'm next to the patio door. So yes, so that was actually my very first doll or toy show ever, ladies. And we ended up spending, oh my gosh, like 3 or 3.5 hours. And we would spend more, but we were kind of, everybody was hungry after that. So we kind of decided that we would go to grab a lunch. But at the doll show, there were, of course, a lot of reactions because, you know, those were people, doll and toy people. But guys, you know what? I was really surprised. I have to tell you this story. Not all of the reactions were positive. Seriously, I don't know. I had, most of them, of course, you know, people loved the babies and they wanted to, you know, see them closely. A lot of them wanted to hold them. There was this one lady. There was the booth with Reborns, actually. And one of the segments, when you hear Deanna talking, she's explaining these babies. Like first Berenger sculpt, and then real Reborns from the kids. And there was also, oh my gosh, what was the name? That sculpt. I really love that baby, guys. Really, oh my goodness. You know, like, yeah, for the life of me, I can't remember. But that little boy, I almost bought him. He was $65. But oh my gosh, that was really struggle. He was so cute and so snuggly. So, but this wasn't the artist. The lady was private collector and she was downsizing. There was a lot of people selling their dolls like that. Not all of them were doll dealers. A lot of them were private collectors, just selling their stuff. And this lady was wonderful. And then there were a couple of, one couple guys, they were selling Berengers. Nina got her Berenger over there, and Kylie got hers at the previous booth with, you know, with Reborns. So they got the babies. And that was probably it when it comes to Reborns or babies. But you know, it still was a fun. A lot of teddy bears are also handmade. So fun. I mean, I wish I had more time and more energy to spend over there, but I was really, my head was just, you know, when you're walking among hundreds of people and there's, you know, like commotion and noise and this and that and all the excitement. I was so tired yesterday and last week, so you know, it was really great to go there with friends. Definitely 100 times more fun when you go with your friends and people you share your hobby with. But what I wanted to talk to you about, ladies, we had a very ugly reaction as well. And it wasn't from the outsider, it was from the person from our doll world. There was this one booth and with porcelain dolls, and very expensive baby Christian clothing. She had really nice robes. I think ladies who love vintage on their babies, you would just faint over there, guys. Some of her dresses were like $150, but they were just really gorgeous. And this lady, so we were walking, well, when I came, Deanna and Kylie, they told me that they experienced this not very nice experience. Well, Kylie, it was Kylie, I think. Not very nice experience at this booth because you know, I was a little bit late, and Nina as well. But Kylie and Deanna were already there, and they already went inside to check it out. And Kylie said that this lady was very, very unpleasant to her, and she actually asked her to leave her booth. So when we got in and we were walking, and I didn't realize it was the booth. So I'm there. I was filming not her dolls, like directly, but I was filming like the whole show floor. And she got really upset, and Kylie goes, well, that lady, you know, she doesn't want you to take any pictures or make any videos of her booth. I'm like, yeah, yes, that's fine. She's like, that's the woman. Guys, I looked at the woman, and the look on her face, she was looking at us like we were some disgusting worms. Seriously, I've never came across such a bad reaction. I don't know what was really irking her or what. I wasn't sure. I'm like, what's happening? So we left, and later on, Deanna, we were talking about this, and Deanna said that some art dealers from the doll world do not like Reborn collectors and Reborn artists and Reborn dolls in general. They don't think Reborns count as collectible dolls, apparently, and they just don't like us. And it was really evident, ladies, that that lady, if she could, she would spit on me. Like, really, it was... First of all, she was rude, because it's a doll show and people can walk, and, you know, I can bring my doll over there. And she was looking at us like we were pushing strollers with some monsters. It was really disgusting. I just wanted to ask her, like, what is wrong with you, woman? You work with dolls. You work with toys, collectibles. You should be able to understand this more than people from outside. You shouldn't be so judging. You shouldn't be so not nice and just rude. She was plain rude, guys. Adult lady in, you know, probably in her 50s, I would say. Rude like heck. Looking at us like we were some vermins. It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. And I told Deanna I had no idea that there were some art dealers or doll dealers despising us and Reborns. Because it kind of doesn't make sense to me. But they were apparently, and I came across one like that. And then there were a lot of people just, you know, loving the babies, and also there was two mothers with daughters. There were two mothers with daughters. They were, they had the doll. One of the daughters, she had the doll, and they were just, you know, talking to us and asking. Actually, a lot of people. I don't know what, but because I know that Deanna and also Kylie talked to quite a few people. I was walking around, so probably a lot of people were asking about Reborns, and we were giving out the info and everything. So it was really fun. It was entertaining, and then we went to Portillo's to grab a lunch. So it was a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful day. And Joe, as always, was cracking up the jokes, and Joe and Deanna, they're just hilarious. So we were, the rest of us, we were just laughing. And we bought some goodies. I found a few really cute tiny pieces for my Elizabeth, and I'm really glad, guys, that I brought her with me, because there weren't any like real of course there weren't contemporary baby clothes, but there was a lot of vintage and handmade stuff, and it was her size. So I got few cute outfits and few gorgeous vintage bonnets for her. And the ladies were kind enough to let me to try the outfits on her. So I got that, and I will do another separate video, so because I don't want this video to be extremely long. It probably already is. So yes, ladies, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!